And we're going live.
Yeah, they might be done. That's fucked up. Another week back. Views from the chair. Oh man, how was the weekend, man?
Dude, it was good. Views from the chair. We're back. Facebook switched up how you interact with your profile page from say a business page and your personal page, and it's like a little more I don't want to say confusing, but it's like a little less user friendly on when you're trying to share shit. So like now it's always like a little bit of a hassle. Um, Weekend was good. I've been having a weird week, but I'd say weekend was good. What did we do? Friday I met up with an old coworker.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband, Jenny and Mark, shout out to them. We called up, had some good conversation. It's always interesting you forget like the age difference. Like they're like 5 years older than me. I never realized that. So like it's interesting like how much like a different of an age group that is.
Yeah, I will say the older I get, the less age becomes. I guess older people become like more. I don't know if it's set in their ways, so they like at just not saying they stuck at their age, but they just at whatever age they maxed at. If that makes sense.
Yeah, there wasn't like I wasn't saying like I don't know. I guess I was more so like career wise and talking about like what they're doing with their house and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, we went out and then I met up with a friend afterwards, and that was a really fucking interesting experience that I had. Um, and then Saturday, I went. I don't know if I want to drill down on that right off the rip, but man,
that was this week. That was Friday.
Friday was when I met up with Mark and Jenny. Then I met up with a friend afterwards, and that was a weird time. Girls are fucking nuts, and I'm sure I'm at this point now that I've dated enough to know that there's something a little fucked up with me too. It's got to be. Like there's just no way that so much weird shit happens to me. Like
you think you allowing this shit? They think they comfortable enough for?
If it's I'm making them too comfortable, then like I'll take that. That's fine. Like if that's what's happening, it's weird. Or like maybe I'm just ignoring like the initial like signs of like chill.
Yeah.
It can like because maybe I get along with people too easily, or like I don't fucking know. But like people are nuts. Like they're nuts, drunk. And then I told you the whole fucking oppressor, John. That was weird. Like I don't ever want to hear a girl like that I fuck be like, yeah, my friends are mad at me, and be like, why? Because I'm fucking the oppressor right now. Bitch, don't reference me as the oppressor. Keep that shit in your girl group chat.
Yeah, that's
like, don't fucking like.
That's crazy. The wild part is if you because the crazy part is if you flipped it and used it against the other way, like the white on the black, like yeah, I'm fucking the people we used to oppress. That would be crazy.
Yeah, and obviously it's not applicable, but like, yeah, I mean that would be disgusting. That would be filthy of like any of my friends to say.
Crazy, yo.
And I would obviously wouldn't bring it up to her if they did say that because that's fucking gross. But then maybe that's another thing of me making people too comfortable to where they think like I'm that cool to where it's like I don't know. That's just weird for me. I've had a lot of weird like interracial dating things now that I think about it. Because I told you about the one John that was like, yeah, I could see myself having a baby with you, but I wouldn't want the baby to have too many white features. And it's like, God damn, bitch, like I'm white. What the fuck?
I remember that. I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Like you don't want them to have fucking like straight hair and little lips. Like
what did that mean?
Like it was like I'm white. You realize that you're fucking
straight hair and little lips. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid.
It's crazy because like mixed babies was always a bit of a sell for me. Like that was always like mixed babies are mad cute. So there's that. Like I've just been having a lot of weird Johns with that type of shit lately. And worth it. I'm not gonna start dating white women. I'm just not. I'm just not. So like a oppressor or a fucking shame on me. I don't know how to handle that. Whatever the fuck it is. Like I'm just not gonna start dating white women. I don't know. So like fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You think I should start dating whites? Is that a thing?
I ain't gonna say you should start, not especially if you're not attracted to them, but it would be I'd be interested to see how that went for you. Like I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Have you ever?
No.
That's I don't know. Maybe I don't shit. I mean, you dating, so why not at this point?
I'm not dating a white. And nothing
You
against.
wouldn't go on one date with him?
I would, bro.
It's
I've
just the
tried.
fact that I think we talked about this before. You said you're not dating nobody you don't see yourself with. Was that what we talked about, or am I wrong?
Well, no,
Correct.
that's true. I mean, that's fair enough. That's a fair assessment.
Well, you think that's more so what it is than anything? Like, I'm not even gonna waste this girl time type shit.
No, it's just like I've never held a conversation with a white woman in like a sexual attraction relationship kind of way. Like I haven't been able to ever get one of those off. It's just not there for me, you know?
So you don't think it would be a successful date?
No, I mean, there's only been like one white woman I've really chatted with like that in my whole life. She was a sweetheart. That was a one in a million though.
I ain't gonna lie, as a friend, I'd be interested to see how that shit went.
Yeah, maybe. But what I'm not gonna do is like fucking start dating white women because Twitter's shaming me about it. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, fuck that.
That's what I'm not gonna do.
Definitely don't fold to no damn pressure because it what you like and shit.
Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm not gonna do. But I do understand it and I respect it.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you how John came to my house like fucking 1 a.m. and was saying the fact that I had let her come over to my house was over sexualizing her as a person. I don't know what the fuck that means, dog.
Yeah.
I've been having some weird times lately. It's very weird times.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad situation.
Oh, could you imagine?
No, I couldn't. Did you ask her to come over? Or?
No, she hit me. It was like, yo, can I slide later? I'm like, yeah, I'm hanging with my friends. I'll come home later. I'll hit you. Hit her. Ladies hanging out, blah, blah. We're chatting. She's like, honestly, I think it was like a little fucked up because like how the dynamic is now that like, I think like you're expecting sex when I slide. And like, I don't think you should have let me come over this late, blah, blah. And I'm, Miss, you've already came over 4 times and fucked. And then you asked to come over at like 2 a.m. Am I weird for expecting like, especially if you're the aggressor 9 times out of 10?
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That's a sticky situation. That's
very, very weird conversation for me. Beautiful girl, nice girl, good for her. That was weird. Buddy, the fucking Saturday night was fun. I mean, I had fun Saturday night. It's another weird night.
Definitely cool. Saturday was cool. Definitely. What was that? The first time out since Vegas?
For you, yeah.
Nah, I'm saying like as a
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some extras that night. It was good times.
This nigga said some extras. Yo.
It was good times. I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, Saturday was nice. I have been blessed lately with like the chance to meet a lot of beautiful ladies that are dope. So that's the good part about all this. Like I have had a lot of opportunities to hang out with like some really cool ladies. So that's dope. Good for me.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Most of them end up being fucking psycho though. Like I don't know, and maybe I'm the psycho one, so it's probably like my fault.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say you the psycho, but I mean,
I'm definitely fucked up.
Maybe it's what you attract, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm fucked up. You gotta stop talking about being sad on here, dog. Shit's ruining it.
Yo.
Came out of depression, hit a hookah lounge till fucking 3, and then went and bar hopped in all the bars I shouldn't be at.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience.
Yeah. Good times though.
Yeah, haven't been out that late in a while.
That was back-to-back weekends for me, dog. I've caught a second win, and I need to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a late night.
Because that was the weekend before last. I was at that strip club with the little 23-year-old bachelor party, John.
Mm-hmm.
Till like 4:30.
Damn.
So I've been back-to-back in it, just going nuts.
Yeah, you back in your 20s, man.
fucking tell my body that shit, dog. I feel bad.
Shit.
Tell my bank account. I need to.
Disrespecting it.
I'm disrespecting my bank account.
I mean, at least you ain't in China, because they disrespecting everybody's bank accounts.
They need to lock my shit up.
Crazy over there. So at least you got access to your shit.
They need to lock my shit up. No, actually, I'm over exaggerating on everything now. Everything's been dope. Everything's been dope, bro. Fun weekend. Now, you have fun on Saturday?
Yeah, it was the first time out in, not out, but like out that late, out till fucking sun coming up in the morning type shit for me. And
Yeah, that was
I don't know how long. Like I didn't sleep till probably like 6. Woke up at like 8. Had a full day. I got to sleep on Monday though. That was love. But yeah, I definitely wasn't mad I came out, but yeah, interesting experience going to AFD spots and all that shit. It's been like I said, it's been a while since I done did something like that.
You know, my favorite part of the night was that random fella walking by me like, yeah, I told you I fucked my hamstring up last night. And we like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was the most random shit ever.
It's 3 a.m, bro.
That's the thing when you're in the city, you just see like
Some
random
shit.
motherfuckers just walking by. With you saying nothing back, and they still holding that shit until you got to the corner. That was crazy.
Yeah, good times, man.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, everybody's dope.
Everybody's dope.
Everything I said before this, I take back. Everybody's dope.
Hopefully they ain't cut it off and hit you with a text by now.
Nah, I think I'm good. I don't have anything like super serious, right? Well, I don't have anything close to serious right now, so I'm good. And I'm a very like transparent person when I deal with girls and shit too. I definitely like the more I date though, I definitely do have the detachment shit Flacco was talking about. I'm for sure like fucked up. Like I need to go to therapy. Definitely, I should be in therapy.
When does the detachment come?
Just like how like cool I play shit, you know.
You think you're too nice?
Not like when I'm dealing with people, I'm already like setting up my mind. Like, yeah, I'm cool if I don't fuck with them as well.
At the beginning?
Yeah, like I'm like, well, I'm having fun. This is dope, but like also, I'm not gonna lose sleep if I stop talking to them.
So you already thinking that?
Yeah, like right off the rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up,
I don't
right?
think that really kicks in for me until probably the casual text just stopped. Then I'm probably like, oh, okay, well, I don't care.
Bro, I don't remember the last time I've been like, wow, if I lose this look, I'm gonna be like fucking distraught.
I don't think I ever thought that.
Maybe we're both fucked up.
I don't think I ever thought that.
Like I have enough lady friends that know that like a lot of guys are like stalking after they get cut off.
I'm never doing that.
And I don't lose too much sleep or nothing. Like no hard feelings. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me anymore. That's fine.
Yeah.
No hard feelings. Like I'm sure you're nice. And I don't fuck with anybody I don't think is a nice person. So I don't look at it like overly personal. Like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with me. Like, cool, we're just not a fit. That's dope. I wish you the best.
That's probably like a gift and a curse. Because
Yeah,
I guess it's good to not get super attached to something, especially when it ain't, I guess, quote unquote official. But at the same time, if you go on a date and if one of your first thoughts is, I'll be all right if I don't talk to this girl again. That's probably a little worrisome, maybe. It's kind of early to be thinking like that. Like,
yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean,
I'm trying to censor myself a little bit.
All right.
I honestly think like, and there's certain things like people think like, yeah, like, like, like you know, like.
Move on. It's up to you.
Oh, I'm coming out of my post-depression high, bro. I've been riding high these last 2 weeks.
We can move on.
No, yeah, go ahead. Let's fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, we touched on China a little bit. In China, some wild shit's going on right now. They got tanks on the streets in China protecting banks. because there's a specific branch out there that is declaring that people's savings in their branch are now investment products and can't be withdrawn. So if your bank today hits you with yeah, you can't touch your savings, it's an investment for our bank, and you don't have access to it whatsoever. How you feel like you react? Whatever you got in your savings, you can't touch it.
I would panic. I mean, I would panic. What could I do?
That's the fucked up part, because it's people outside, but if you got army tanks protecting the damn bank, I think the most fucked up part is
I didn't.
when they say investment, that shit don't mean it's gonna work out. And what does that even mean to a customer that's like, I'm just putting my money here so I don't fuck with it. And then one day you might need it, and nah, you can't touch it.
Bro. I don't know how none of that shit works. I know our banks are insured, but I do think a lot of times, like, like when I log into my bank account, I'm like, who's to say this shit just don't get hacked one day and all this shit disappears?
That's the funny part when people talk about crypto and they're like, I don't want nothing I can't touch. And it's like, if you think about your bank account, it's there, but it ain't tangible. It's tangible to an extent, but if you got a certain amount, you could go to the bank and they'd be like, oh yeah, we don't have that much.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. It's funny they're keeping like tanks in front of the banks. It's not like MMT has all my money just stacked in that. I mean, I'm sure they have all my money stacked in the jump. They don't have everybody's money stacked in their like fucking bank.
Right. That's probably the craziest part about banks, honestly, is they don't even probably have all the money that they're holding at one given time. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be sick though if I couldn't access something that I'm trusting this bank to hold. And they make you look at banks a little crazy. And then that goes into the whole banks run the world, blah, blah, all this other crazy shit. A bunch of conspiracy theories, but I thought it was some crazy, interesting shit going on in China.
There's always some weird shit going on in China. If you had to quit your job right now, you were forced out of a career switch, and you had to start all over, you lose all your money, what are you going to do? What's your job? Any job you can pick.
That's like...
Not dream job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's like...
You can't be the GM for the Lakers.
Yeah. If I had to just like grind, I don't know.
You have to pick a new career.
That's like a vague. That's like a bunch of options. I don't know. I answer, but I'm curious to what you would think. Sound like you thought about that shit.
No, I literally just came up in my head, bro. I told you, start to get to once I come out of my depressions, Jones. I got a lot of energy and mind rushing.
Where are you going?
I think I'd go teacher, and then I think about it. I'm like, well, should I just be a teacher anyway right now then?
I ain't gonna lie, you've been saying that a lot.
Yeah, they just don't get paid enough.
I feel that.
You just don't.
So I don't know. They work at the fucking Y or something. I don't know. Something athletic. I'll just go to something athletic.
Being like an AD for high school would be sick.
Yeah, I'll just go athletics.
Yeah, like I would be sick.
I'd do the sports. Because at least I like the shit. And I'd be like, all right, well, if I ain't making what I want to make, then at least I'm doing something I like. That's probably how teachers rationalize that shit in their minds too. Like, it might not pay the best, but at least I'm enjoying this shit.
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Pretty much.
But then I can only like go out to eat once a week, and I gotta watch how many days I order.
Yeah.
So it's like fucking
you got downsides, man. You just got downsides. You got to cut a couple things out, man. That's probably all.
Have to move to Dover.
Just get rid of your car. Go get a beater. You'll be all right.
As drive a moped.
Yeah. Ride a bike to work.
Fucking help me stay in shape.
Payment and insurance, you'll be all right.
Do friends going into business ever work out?
I would say yeah, if everything is discussed before. If everything's discussed before. What you mean as far as financial or just?
I mean, we were just talking about the Jesus and Mary shit before we got on.
Yeah.
So I was kind of thinking like that aspect of it. Like, yeah, like does it always end up in a bad breakup? Like how many famous like basketball teammates, rap groups, bands in general, big corporations always end up buying their CEOs out to start the business, or the founder gets bought out or put on leave. Like, I think that shit kind of goes along my marriage tone. Like, I guess you got to really hope you guys just all grow together if you're spending that much time together and priorities are the same.
It's crazy because out of all those things you named, the only thing that came to mind off top was the locks and how they've stuck together for 20 plus years as three people. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But does it work? I don't know. Because, I mean, you see groups, music, break up. Like you said, businesses, ideas change, passions change, directions change. They break up. We talked about Will Ferrell and what's my man name?
Adam McKay, is it?
Yeah, we talked about them a couple months ago, how they split eventually after being successful. That'd be the crazy shit. Something could be successful and it still just be like, yeah, it's time to move on.
It seems like it's always finance involved. Not in Adam McKay, Will Ferrell shit. But it would be curious to, like, if you take the fame out of it. If me and you put all our money together right now, we're like, yeah, we're gonna start making all our investments together. Whatever we do with our money, we have to agree on that. Like, how long does that last until one of us is like, yeah, fuck that? And then once you go to that fuck that point where it's like, no, I want to break it up, then can you still be friends after that? Or is it too fresh?
Good of friends the people are, and I think at the point it would probably be salty is the time. Okay, say we winning, and the time one of us make a decision and that shit flop. And say it was the time we just was like, all right, we just want to bet half of all our shit.
Yeah.
It was really one of us pushing for like, come on, bro, let's do it. And
yeah.
It was like,
another one's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, John, we got to buy 2 townhouses in Brewery Town. You're like, oh, it still looks rough. Shit gets shot up the next 5 years. We lose all our bread. You're like, I told you so, pussy.
And that's just, I think that's the type of shit that'll test a friendship for real. It just comes to it like, But I mean, I'm pretty sure in some situations that shit could work out. Also, like, man, fuck it. I say yeah at the end of the day. Like, fuck whose idea it was. I agree. So that's why I would carry it. But
yeah, we were talking about the Brandon Marshall podcast last week and shit. I think as long as there was a 50-50 split and whatever I did, I wouldn't care.
Yeah. And if it wasn't, you got to have that conversation beforehand so it's not fucking awkward. But exactly that, though. Like, you just got to have the damn discussions because it seems like a lot of people don't have the discussions, and then that's when the bitterness comes. And
it's a shame to see the Jesus and Mara fall out, though.
Oh, yeah, that was salty. That's literally one of the first podcasts I tuned into.
Unfortunate on that. Junior, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, man? Yeah, that was definitely one of the first ones I seen.
Junior almost fractured one of my long-term friendships with CJ. Him and CJ started being friends like 3 years ago, and somehow he ended up in front of me in line at CJ's wedding. I don't know how the fuck that happened. And CJ goes, bro, I just thought you wouldn't carry your placement because, like, you're more, like, mature out of the friend. Fuck you, dog. I do. Anybody knows me, I do. I do care about shit like that.
You do.
I was just pulling pictures off my my MySpace last week. I had some downtime, which obviously I have a lot of if I'm pulling pictures off my MySpace.
I couldn't even get into mine.
Got in, I'm pulling some pictures. I look at Tyrese. I'm like, let me see if he's got some pictures of me. And I see I wasn't in his top 8. And I'm like, damn, Teddy's been a hater for his whole fucking life.
You stupid. You stupid. I see what that shit look like now. How I look?
It looks way different. It like they pretty much stripped it down to like a streaming platform. But they kept your like files as like kind of a storage area, so you could still get on and get them.
Nothing on the page like
no, nothing like that. It's pretty much default when you were created, and then still got your top 8s, I guess, for like the nostalgic of it.
I wonder who the fuck is in my top 8.
It's me.
I have no idea who would be in there besides you and my cousins.
Your cousins. You want me to name them? Yeah. I checked it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. You could text it or something.
I checked it out.
I don't know who was in that joint at that time. I am curious though, who the fuck was in there.
I'm geeking. But nah, yeah, unfortunate to see the Jesus and Mary shit, especially since they were doing so well. But I like, were they friends before the shows and the podcast? I don't know if they grew up together. They were buddies. I don't know them that much.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they met in school, in summer school. Wasn't the coolest, but eventually reconnected on Twitter when Twitter was fucking real life Twitter, when that shit was crazy. And
Yeah,
then somebody came to both of them, asked them, did they want to do a podcast? They linked up, blew the fuck up. Did they, what, 4 shows and a podcast on fire since? Didn't seem like it was stopping. So seeing that shit trending on Twitter the other day was kind of crazy, honestly. I was like,
seemed like good times.
yeah, I didn't think that shit was ending anytime soon. It was kind of like hearing, it was kind of like the Joe Budden podcast shit for real.
Yeah,
Like, damn, what? This shit don't make no damn sense.
who would have thought?
Nobody. No fucking body. Crazy. Sad.
Hate to see it.
Yeah. Want to keep it moving?
Let's keep it moving, man.
Gillie and Ross.
You know I love Gillie the Kid. Did you see the Ines freestyle and Cosmic Kev's shit?
I didn't. Was it good?
It was really good. It was like surprisingly good. Yeah.
We got Peace Force.
I fucking could pull it up. Yeah, give me a sec. But yeah, it was good, man. It was surprisingly good.
Ines, I haven't heard nothing from him in years. Like legit years. I'd be curious to see what all the people from the band are actually doing nowadays. So I'm surprised that's got a reboot or a reunion.
Choppa just got arrested in Vegas for being a pimp.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like a month or two ago.
Damn.
What the fuck is going on here?
Got the
Wait 1
Ines
second.
Cosmic Strictly Skills, Kev.
I got nothing, bro.
It's all good.
I just don't understand what the fuck is going on right now.
Shit froze too.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like Ines wasn't worth it, man.
Wasn't meant to be. I don't know I got too much shit. I have to double back on that. But yeah, it was really good. 1 second. You can hear me now?
Yeah, you back. You've been back.
Yeah, it was really good, man. He's been doing battle rap and shit, so here and there. But I didn't know if he could still rap. And yeah, he's fucking nasty still.
Yeah. Would you buy or listen to an Ines album?
Wild text message.
Yeah.
Speaking motherfuckers up. No, I would not.
Damn it, man.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. To remember my hood dropped, everybody's like, oh shit, Ines about to have some bangers. Like, you remember my hood single?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Dun, 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 da, 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 my hood. Dun, dun, dun. No?
Nah.
I know you know that shit,
I
dog.
got the of the week, man.
We used to play that shit in Belltown Woods all the time. You might have been in Virginia when that shit came out. I don't know.
I was definitely in Virginia when the band was out.
You remember? Yeah. Come on, bro. This is easy, bro. This shit dropped. I'm like, oh, this shit's gonna be nuts. I thought his solo career was gonna be crazy, dog. Yeah, you're from Philly. I'm not shocked that was your ringtone. Like, not surprised.
My hood.
Yeah, I thought that shit was going crazy.
That's some crazy shit. But is Gillie the best roaster out there?
Yes.
And Ross seemed to play the cool role and just let that shit go after he responded once.
Yeah, Gillie shit is like very interesting because like completely wrong in the first. Do you know what Ross said to him in the first place?
Gillie said something about Ross on some post wrote fraud under it. I guess something pertaining to Wayne and Baby. And
okay, I remember what the post was. I
But
remember
then
what the best was.
Gillie proceeded to go the fuck in though.
Yeah, and Gillie's like, yeah, motherfuckers is weird doing the cow shit, blah, blah. And then, like, comes out, the guys on the Breakfast Club and whatnot are like, yeah, cows are actually a really cool financial investment. It's dope to see black people teach people, like, different investments and what financial literacy is. And all true, good points. Like,
yeah.
And even ever bounced back from that, like, Gillie's like, yeah, bitch. Like, money still don't make you cool, you fucking loser. Like,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
He's the leader of the fuck. He says Gillie a wild ass dude.
Yeah,
That's all I can say.
He is a funny dude, like that shit. Yeah, buddy. You probably do spend more than that on your than I do my wife because I didn't buy her, dog. I grabbed her.
Yeah,
she liked my personality, not my bread. You fucking loser.
That was definitely the line that stuck out that he said. Wasn't mad at Gillie's response though. I mean,
money can't unlame a lame.
That's what he said.
Money can't unlame a lame. I've never fucking felt it, John, better. Nothing worse than a lame with money that thinks he's cool now, buddy. We don't give a fuck.
That's exactly what the fuck.
We don't care. I can promise you that. I don't care how much money you have. You're still fucking goofy.
And then when he took it to him being on the same label as him, and I didn't even know they was on the same fucking label.
Swap House.
And then he said his name was Teflon. And
yeah, Swap House.
Work. And then come to rap about selling drugs. I was like, damn. And it's crazy because
you used to lock people like follow up. That's a hard bar.
Yeah. We obviously knew that, but hearing Gillie say it and then say you getting off work and then rapping about this, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, and I fuck with Ross, but that was crazy.
And the Molly and the drink John. That was an interesting John too. Like people kind of slid by that.
He brought that back.
You're either an authentic rapper or you're not. So were you really throwing Molly and drinks?
Yeah. That was that. Yeah, and I see why Ross ain't respond because what the fuck Gillie got to lose? He not rapping.
No.
And we gonna tune in to hear him talk even more. So it ain't like he don't lose in the situation.
And the interesting shit about it is that Gillie does well enough with his podcast that you can't call him like washed up or like a loser or bitter or whatnot because I watch a lot of the Barstool shit and I listen to Dave Portnoy talk about like that how $1 million worth of gain completely brought that demographic over to Barstool and how invested they are into it, how well the show does, and like they do well, dog. I'm sure like they're both very well off now off of that shit. If they weren't before,
talk to T Grizzly and how he said Wallow just sit around and count his money and talk to himself. Like they all right.
I mean that's funny and like not dick eat on Gillie too much though. Like there wasn't ever those rumors like everybody else where it's like, yo, bro's broke as shit.
Nah. Never.
No. There was bros flipping some shit. Motherfuckers heard that shit. That was the rumors in Delaware. Mm-hmm. Bro's moving some weight. When it was never, yo, bro's broke.
Nah.
So like
he definitely curbed that stigma of being a broke mad rapper.
And I think that's one of those joints that like also like the money talk doesn't really matter to you either when you're financially established. Like, yeah, I can't buy a helicopter, but I have 3 houses.
Yeah.
So I don't my house. I might not have a fucking football stadium, but I have 3 houses paid off.
And it's only but so much you about to buy that I can't buy.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe you get a football team or something, but like, my kids are fine, their kids are fine, we're good.
Yeah, exactly that. Shout out to Gillie. Shout out to Ross too. I still fuck with Ross. I mean,
I like Ross. I think he's a really good rapper, and I think the financial shit he does, like, I think he fell into that role. I don't know about the CEO shit or if he was really trapping. Speaking of making the band, I remember Freddie P did an interview after a while, and it was right after that, and he was like, I honestly don't like how people play with Rick Ross because in Miami people know like he is a get money motherfucker and like he's not a killer, but he'll bust you if you try to rob him type shit. Mm-hmm. So like I'm sure he's not pussy and completely goofy.
Yeah.
I would be curious of how Meek felt about Gillie bringing that shit up and a John too.
I was wondering too. He did say shout out to him, but that is one of them things where it's like you ain't have to bring me in it, dog.
Yeah, you didn't have to. Yeah, Meek would have been broke if he wasn't fucking with the white boys and shit. It's like, yeah, like backhanded compliment.
Yeah, you ain't have to do that.
So I would be interested about motherfuckers airing my dirty laundry, especially Meek's been signed with those guys forever too. I can't believe he's still signed to them.
Yeah, he did tweet out last week or 2 weeks ago about his whole situation.
I think I was at Stevenson near Baltimore when Meek and Wale signed MMG, and that was 2011. So I mean, he's been signing them 11 years. Like that's a fucking grip of a time, dog.
Yeah, I think he had a 7-album deal.
It had to be.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he is a fucking star, so it ain't like it was a bad decision. Now, whether he get on his masters and shit, that's a different conversation. But they did put him in a place to make mad money. So, and we seen the whole fucking rise of this shit. So, can't be mad at where he's at now. You over there loving the text, huh?
I'm just, I was so close to showing you my phone and realized you were live.
That would have been crazy.
I'm just gonna say it's a good thing we didn't hit sips like we planned. Would have been a wild jump for us. Good guy, glad we rescheduled for next week.
Damn, just air us out.
I mean, the week after, that's what the week after, bro. You know, I'm so indifferent on shit and so like up in the air. Who knows when the fuck will actually? I know we're going. I just don't know when. Yeah, but shout out to Rick Ross and Gillie and all that shit. Good for them.
Yeah. Angela Simmons, man, she broke the internet for about 30 minutes.
Dude, I love Angela Simmons. Before I forget, dude, I'm going to see Nope next week. It looks fucking great, and I am really pumped up about Keke Palmer.
It comes out next week or this Friday?
I think it's out like this Thursday.
I do gotta make a move to go see that.
I've had a stomach virus, so I'm trying to shy away from people. But man, it looks fucking good, and they got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes so far, and they're saying
90%
on Rotten Tomatoes. They're saying it's a little less social undertones, but there still is. And Keke Palmer had one of the dominant performances in there, and she hasn't had a lead role in like fucking Hollywood since like what, A Kill in the Bee.
I honestly can't remember the last movie I watched with her in it.
I remember I want to say she was in one of the Tyler Perry movies, one of the Madea movies. And she was in Hustlers, the stripper movie.
I didn't see that. Like Hulu or something. I got to do that.
It's worth a watch. It's a good watch.
This one with Cardi?
Yep, with Cardi and J-Lo. It's a good watch.
I'm going to check it out.
But she's a supporting actor, so it's like, this is her first like big lead one. She did well.
You're a fan, though. I ain't going to hold you.
Never a fan of
Keke.
Appearance-wise or what?
Movies.
I don't know too many movies she's in, bro. I remember from being a kid.
Yeah, I feel like she's in a lot of movies, but not, like you said, lead roles. But I'm definitely going to check it out. I fuck with what Jordan Peele been doing with his movies.
And I like the star, the lead guy in that as well.
Yeah, same guy from what was that? The fuck was that?
Get Out.
Yeah, I just heard him on the shop too, and that shit threw me off. I remember he was from overseas, but when he talked, I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's crazy how they just got an accent for us, though. I don't know how I feel about that, yo.
Well, I mean, I'm sure like we can get accents off for them. Like
they shit so much more authentic. You could tell we throwing the accent on. Like we could throw the accent on.
Well, I think it's different. Like if you know somebody's from somewhere and then they throw the accent on, you could tell. Like I'm sure like there's some shit, bro. I don't know because even Idris Elba, he'd be like, "Dog, I can't believe he's
Get Out, dude, Idris, and fucking Snowfall. We ain't know they was from over there until we heard them talk in the interview.
Fucking Nate from Euphoria.
I ain't know he was.
Yeah, fuck yeah, strong.
Accent crazy,
strong ass accent. So yeah, dude, Jordan Peele might be one of the like. When's the last time there's been a director like you got like fucking James Cameron, like Michael Bay, like those guys? When's the last time a director 3 movies in has like the name to where it's like a guaranteed box office hit? Like people are buying it just off the name. Like, yo, Jordan Peele made this, I gotta go see it.
I have no idea, and I'm still like amazed how he did it off of the sketch show. Like, Get Out was crazy. It deserved. It got everything it deserved. Get Out got everything it deserved. But to see the success he having off of that skit show, which is
off a horror genre too, which is crazy.
Yeah,
it's horror genre. They do say funny people are the most dark. I can vouch for that one.
I was like, this shit is crazy. Yeah, Shout out to him. He's killing Hollywood shit.
Yeah, I'm pumped up. I think I just secured a companion to go see that next week as well.
There you go.
So that should be fun. I think that'll be a good time. I'm really excited to see that. Yeah, but Andrea Simmons, what did she do, bro?
Just came out, no filter on the pic, no filter on the video.
Oh, that's what it was.
Let it all hang out. You a fan of the filter or no filter? What gets you? All right, I'll say this: would you be mad if a girl sent you a picture just through text with a filter on it?
They have.
I'm saying, like, you prefer that? Are you judging that? Are you like, you couldn't even send me the regular joint?
Hey, bro. However you wanna whatever you want to send me a pic, send it however you feel like good. You know, like I don't give a fuck, honestly.
I'm judging you. If
they send a filter over, I'm definitely.
Just for the sake of the pod, you throw the filter on. I ain't fucking with it.
I've definitely.
Don't send me the filter in the text. I don't want to see that.
I've got some filters on pussy pics before. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I'm cool. You never get a text back. You put a filter in the pussy.
Definitely.
Unless it's like black and white or something, cool. But if you screwed in the pussy, then I
should have little twinkling.
Oh, it ain't look like this. It ain't look like this.
You should have little twinkling stars on it and shit.
You send a filter plus something wrong.
You imagine
I don't trust it. This filter, I don't trust it.
You imagine sending out a filtered dick shot? Like,
no, I couldn't.
You're gonna get all this glow, bitch.
Hitting the sunlight with a filter on.
Good morning.
Crazy. Come on, yo. That's gotta stop.
Oh no, I get pictures all the time of filters and shit. Bro, I find confidence attractive. So like whatever makes you feel confident. Filter, no filter. I think Angela Simmons looks great. I mean, I always thought she looked amazing.
That was amazing.
I thought she looks great.
I always liked Vanessa, but Angela definitely grew on me over time.
Bro, Vanessa as well. Vanessa as well. I really enjoy Angela. I'm really attracted to imperfection. So like little cellulite and shit. That's my type shit. Like I like. Don't get it wrong. Like if you're perfect, you're perfect. That's attractive as well. But like no, a little belly or none of that shit. Like that's fine to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Nah, definitely the girls that embrace the imperfection. I'll say. Like if they like, yeah, this is what it is. Can never be mad at that.
Yeah, so I don't see the problem with it.
Nah, it was. I didn't really see no backlash for it. I mean,
Texas asked if it was a positive. Was it positive reassurance for like the natural body, or was it a thirst trap? Like one of my buddies was like, "No, she's desperate for attention." And I'm like, "Dog, whatever."
I doubt she's desperate for attention.
She doesn't seem like a desperate for attention kind of girl.
She'll probably get more attention than she wants. So
yeah, I was gonna say she doesn't seem like she's a desperate for attention ass bitch.
Yeah, if she was desperate for attention, she'd probably be on not saying OnlyFans girls is desperate for attention, but I'm saying somebody that famous that would probably I don't know what they would do, but I doubt she's desperate for attention.
Yeah,
I would relax it at all.
I would agree. She's a beautiful girl. Both those girls are. I haven't seen Vanessa in forever, but yeah, they're both pretty girls.
Yeah, I think she off married somewhere or something. If I ain't mistaken. You got anything?
I honestly didn't even think that was the thing. What was my man sent me that life insurance shit. I guess record labels are starting to take life insurance out on rappers.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the debate is like, is that fucked up? No, I don't think it is.
I definitely think it is.
I don't think it. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation, but no. Like if I advance you $1 million to sign on my label, and you OD, I want to recoup some of that money.
If I give you $50,000 and I take life insurance out on you, you're not salty.
If you took life insurance on me right now without giving money, I wouldn't care.
That's insane, bro.
That shit don't matter to me. If you take life insurance out, I don't feel like you're gonna kill me. Yeah, take life. If you could take life insurance out on me, take it, bro.
That's insane.
100%.
That's insane.
Why not? Everybody should get paid off my death. The fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset about that at all. I'd tell my mom, I think, keep life insurance on me. And she doesn't need it. I got my own life insurance enough to make sure I'm buried and she's good and whatnot. But yeah, motherfucker, anybody that can take.
Sorry, I ain't feeling it. I get it, but I think that's a little distasteful.
I think the only downside of like the life insurance shit is like for record labels is like, all right, now are we gonna encourage the beefs and shit even more?
That's the whole thing for me. Is like,
That would be my shit on that.
is this like the goal? Because it's happening so often nowadays. Like,
Now we're gonna sign you regardless, and if you get killed, fuck it, we got our $2 million back anyway.
it ain't even fucking. We got our $2 million back. You gonna make the $2 million back when the motherfucker die? Because the shit gonna go up, sadly. And then you gonna make on top of that. So it's like, nah. And labels been promoting beefs even on the same label for the longest time, 20 plus years. Yeah, I ain't really too happy to hear that as a music fan. It sounds like some nasty shit, some nasty scummy shit. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that one, man.
Yeah, honestly, I had no I didn't care, to be honest. I didn't think it was anything crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was a little distasteful, man. Just to know that you already profiting off this artist. You already damn near own this artist and everything they putting out, and tend to come up off the death is just crazy. Unless it's like a percentage going to the family or something crazy like that, I would get it. But if it's just all label money, that's some insane shit to me. It's like I said, you already own the music, so owning the death is crazy.
Do regular jobs have that?
No. Fuck no. You go hire somebody else. I couldn't imagine my job take out life insurance on me. Like, yeah, he might bang out one day. He's done. Life insurance. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm like I definitely see the downside of it. I just didn't care.
I get that. You didn't care. I mean, what do we?
Like, I understand. Like I see what you're saying too. Because if they die, they're gonna recoup their money, regardless. So yeah, I guess I didn't think of it from that aspect too. Like that's pretty much the life insurance there.
That's the whole thing. You own the whole catalog. What else do you need?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Shit fucked up.
Yeah, I guess if you're taking life insurance to that point, it's almost like taking like property insurance on one of your investments.
Yeah, like dog.
Like, oh yeah, fuck it. I don't care if it burns in a fire. I'm gonna get my money back from there.
And in fact, I hope it does burn in the fire, so I could get even more.
Yep, 100%. That makes sense. You see the Joe Rogan Trump shit?
I didn't.
So I get. That sounds my shit. So Joe Rogan and Trump have kind of been beefing a little bit. So Joe Rogan said pretty much he wasn't going to give an interview to Trump because he's the biggest threat to democracy out of anybody. So that's why he's never interviewed him. And if you know, like Joe Rogan's crowd, they're more like right aligned. And then this week he did a joint and basically said that he thought Donald Trump was on Adderall the whole presidency and that he's a big man baby.
Damn.
So now it's very interesting to see like Joe Rogan's base crowd, who is right leaning for the most part, or central and right leaning, be like, what do we do here?
Because they fuck with him.
Yeah, like what do we do here? We really like Joe a lot, like. So.
And that'd be the funny shit is when it's two people you fuck with, but you probably fuck with one of them more, and then I guess opinion changes, and to see who the masses will go with in that situation. I ain't know nothing about it. I'm gonna definitely look into it. I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And then while I'm thinking of that, well, you have anything? I guess I could save this for our random thoughts since we're running up on an hour. We can keep it short. You have anything you want to say?
Nah, shit. I said anything about the Joe Rogan Trump shit. That shit is interesting though.
All right, random thoughts.
Yeah, we can go random thoughts.
Nice.
Mine shit. This feel like it's the hottest week in the fucking history of life. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know how often we have this, but 90 every day for about 10 days straight is kind of fucking sick. And Sunday we looking at 98.
It's funny because my random thought is, damn, is it 98 on Sunday?
98. It's gonna be 95 tomorrow.
Damn, we should go tubing.
95 tomorrow. 94, 96, 98, 90.
We should definitely go tubing on Sunday. I'm just geeked. No, I was gonna say something similar about that, but while we say it, did you see Kylie Jenner get backlash for posting the jet picture with Travis Scott?
Yeah, I think that was stupid.
They called her a climate criminal.
Not her taking the jet, but the backlash is stupid.
They said,
Like, there's people that literally take jets every day.
well, that's what I guess the backlash was. There's a thing called Celebrity Jet Tracker. And they're saying Kylie Jenner takes like the jet multiple times a week. Like her shortest jet flight was three minutes. They should just be hopping on that bitch going. And they were basically saying like they were saying her carbon emissions for like 1 week is the equivalent of like 1,000 people.
I don't believe that shit, dog. She ain't take no jet 3 minutes. What the fuck 3 minutes?
Last 2 weeks, her shit ranged from her shortest flight was 3 minutes to like 15.
How the fuck you got a 3-minute flight? Where are you going?
That bitch going from fucking like her crib to Staples Center. Like,
what the fuck happened? I don't even believe that shit.
But random thought. It's funny you did the climate change. So Don't Look Up was trending on Twitter today.
Mm.
You remember that movie, right? You watched it?
Yeah, fire. Like
a satire. So I'm going to play this clip, and it plays the Don't Look Up clip, and then
being clear.
So this is the Don't Look Up.
We're trying to tell you that the entire planet is about to be destroyed.
Okay. Well, it's just something we do around here. We just keep the bad news light.
Oh, you see, John, you're outside enjoying the sunshine. It's not too hot, is it?
No, it's absolutely lovely. It's 20 degrees out here. It's perfect. But on a serious note, folks, by early next week, you can scrap 20 degrees. It could well be 40 degrees. I think there will be hundreds, if not thousands, of excess deaths early next week. The charts that I can see in front of me are frightening. So we all like nice weather, but this will not be nice weather. This will be potentially lethal weather for a couple of days. It'll be brief, but it'll be brutal.
Oh,
so,
John,
we can.
So, John, I want us to be happy about the weather and every single. I don't know whether something's happened to meteorologists to make you all a little bit fatalistic and harbingers of doom. Because all of the broadcasts, particularly on the BBC, every time I've turned on anyone's talking about the weather, they're saying that there's going to be tons of fatalities. But haven't we always had hot weather, John? I mean, wasn't the 76, the summer of 76? That was as hot as this, wasn't it?
No. And, we are seeing more and more records, more and more frequently and more severely. Some people always hark back to the summer of 76, which was a freak event 40-odd years ago, over 40 years ago. But heat waves are becoming more extreme. This is yet another one which is coming down the tracks towards us. And, I don't think we should be too...
So basically that's just a clip of a local UK news station saying we're in the middle of a heat wave, and they do Celsius, so that's when he's going 20 degrees, 40 degrees, blah, blah. It's going next week, thousands of people will die from how hot it is because there'll be power shortages and whatnot. And they go back to the newsroom, and the news anchor lady is basically saying, don't be so Debbie Downer. It's good weather. Like, let's not talk about the deaths.
This ain't good weather, dog. This ain't good weather. I'm talking about 3-liter bottles of water outside.
If that's not spot on from Don't Look Up.
It is.
Like, we're in the middle of some climate change shit. We have been for a few years now, if not longer than that. And it's like, still people were like, I was even talking to my boss not too long ago, and he's like, bro, climate change fucking sucks and we're destroying the world, but like I get to surf till like October now. I'm like, yeah, like our kids are fucked. Our kids' kids are definitely fucked.
Vegas said 115.
Come on, bro.
115.
Come on, bro.
You cooking on the curb at that point.
Come on, bro.
Fuck that shit.
What are we doing?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, so I thought that was the geek. I guess we're just going to keep downplaying it until Like, there's so many issues that we don't focus on climate change because I guess it feels like everything's like right in front of our face now.
Yeah.
But like it's still there.
I mean, I think "Don't Look Up" was probably the most accurate description for anything that they tell us, whether it was COVID, climate change, world war. We gonna make a joke out this shit, say that shit ain't happening until the shit happen. If motherfuckers say aliens is coming in 3 weeks, there's gonna be people that's saying, "Dog, they really fucking coming." And it's gonna be them people like, "I ain't coming." It's gonna be them people that's it is what it is.
And I saw, I want to say 147 House Republicans voted against same-sex marriage again.
Crazy, dog. Crazy.
Why do people care about the gays so much? I don't give a fuck what gay people are doing. I promise you I don't. I could give a fuck less if gay people are getting married.
That shit crazy, though, dog.
I don't care.
I'm done with politics.
It's so weird.
Until the next election,
that's why you said, yeah, like I'm not voting until reparations comes back. I'm like, we've deviated from that quite a bit, dog.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Cali moving towards it. Shout out to Cali, but yeah, that's basically just me saying like I'm cool on voting.
Yeah, they took away Roe v. Wade. Now they want to take away same-sex marriage. Keep going on this trajectory. I won't be surprised if it's segregation again in fucking 10 years, dog.
They working for it.
They would love to see it.
They working towards it.
Hell yeah, brother, huh? Songs of the week?
Songs of the week. This week I'm gonna play some Dom Kennedy. First time.
Bathing ape sweatsuit, Cartier glasses. I wish I walked around native class. Can't even take a day off, it's so intense. You know the feeling when you riding paper tips. How dare you looking like you ain't convinced? When it's far back, we still raking in. It's no room you can hide this much paper in. These niggas ghetto as fuck and still can't swim. I touch water so clear, I was already a player. Just made me more aware. Diamonds I share. My son is my heir. He gon' be wealthy as fuck. He gon' be healthy as fuck. Gucci polo for picture day, She just can't wait for February to come. Black Chanel box with the bow to match. Somewhere along the way, we got so detached. Guess you could say you's the one I trusted. But whatever think that you would spread like mustard when shit got hot. Guess you could say you's the one
first time.
Yeah, if my shit ever stops acting like a bitch. All right, here we go. So I am going to play the interview around freezes.
Top dollar for any case. Shout out to UIGI Social Club, making a move out there. That mortgage notes, getting you that money, getting you that crypto. You already know where the shop 21 Paragon Studios. But let me tell you something, right? Yeah, and we ain't gotta walk up looking like that anymore.
The Loch Ness is in the building. Cheesecake is in the building. Ness is in the building. What's good? But unexpected is
I get a phone call, I get text message, asking me what the next step is. All the hate has been unaffected. Boy, your mouth is just running reckless. Lately, I've been feeling unaccepted. I can go in more than one direction. Prepare yourself for the unexpected. It's made for facts to go undetected. I know it's hot, I'm the one who said it. To the one big, but you underbetted. Face the fact you just knuckleheaded. I can amarillo so I can wonder bread it. Once you see it, can't forget it. Like a silhouette, like a Sunday dressing. The hand game was so unimpressive, I told her I was uninterested. Do you fly private, do you fly domestic? I don't want a man, you could have kept it. She a slut, but I give you credit. She cooked clean, she bow-legged, but we all that. 15 guys, we all strapped. He long shirt with the ball cap. The way by the phone for a call back to the ball clap, but I'm all that in the bed job. Ice cream with the paint job. Y'all don't even switch different cars, y'all just pile up in the same ride. It's always fishing in Shanghai. It's Friday, I gotta thank God. You ain't even worth the same odds. Like I'm the blood who say, ain't I? Murdered it and got away with it with no house arrest and no placement. Hitting straight, I'm not chasing it. I don't babysit, I'm not racing it. I broke the L and I'm facing it. Jail time and I'm facing it. Sacrifice, I'm not a Satanist. I got hypertension, I'm facing it. Video game, give me the stage boss. All my hoes keep their legs crossed. I'll poke your effing eyes out. I'll take your effing leg off. You gotta feel it first like Ray Charles. Damn, babe, I done cakes off. Her boyfriend was at the Super 8, but we was over at the A-Law. I keep an A1 pound steak sauce. Out of space like the Great Wall. I owe you one, I hit a home run because there's no crying in baseball. The shot is single like Nate Dogg. It's out of frames like Takeoff. Your auntie came to get the 8 ball. She on YouTube with the Takeoff. Uncomfortable when I gain weight to get more active from weight loss. False black, that's a late cost. We don't go, we never say pause. Shoot to kill like Kyrie, won't pass the ball like JR. I'm way realer than they are. Free the guys and free AR. Then talk my shit. I didn't get mad when I talk like this. Burn shit down, I'm arsonist. Chris Brown like an email when he said get off my team. I think you should call it this. Relax and just call it that. I'm the who fault is this? You a bum, who fault is that? Ain't no time for falling back. My fitness is all intact. Now see, I'm too versatile from battle rap to party track. Cardi B, mixed with Kodak Black. I had a cardiac. I just had my tip menage a trois with them Barbies. I don't do no retake. I'm from Philly. Had a cheesesteak. I can do that you my cheesecake. Cosmic kept my DJ. I'm from Penn, so won't you relay me a message when you see that? Eating all these rappers every day be like a cheat day. I got peoples up in DK. People's dead in GA. People's from
It's funny to still see Ness can get his shit off.
Yeah, going in.
He still can get his shit off. Like he's got to be 40 something now.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
He's got to be 40 something. Still can't dress to save his fucking life. But he's like,
that's the age group where it's like,
what am I? Oh man! All right, that was a good hour. I'm happy about that.
There we go. Views from the chair.
Views from the chair.